Hello again, I'm Yamako, and I'm a solo developer making games under the name /badgames.zip. And this is Piecewise. It's my second game, and I tried to keep it pretty simple, just a daily puzzle game where the puzzles change every day. Though puzzles might be a bit of a stretch, the goal is to put each of these shapes in its matching slot, and gameplay-wise, you've got two hands to work with. That's where the skill expression, or skill ceiling, or whatever, comes from.
Bright, colourful shapes surround a grid of squares and silhouettes. The player can pick up any shape into a left or right hold slot, then place it into its matching silhouette.
Now, there's quite a lot of shapes and quite a lot of slots, and you've got limited time to get it done. And only your first try each day will get ranked on the online leaderboards. Everything after that is just practice, and you can practice as much as you want. But that first try, where you're seeing today's shapes for the first time, is pure skill. And that's why it's so important. So I made this game with the personal goal of improving my skills as a developer, and I kept a small scope so that I could meet myself where I'm at, with a reasonable challenge for my skill level. And that's what I'm inviting you to do when you play Piecewise. You can fully customize the time limit to fit your skill level, since everyone's different. But no matter what, you'll want to make sure that time limit is challenging for you. Your chosen time limit will determine a multiplier that gets applied to your raw final time. In other words, the lower that you set your time limit, the more your final time gets reduced, and the better your ranked time becomes. So don't set the limit too low, or you'll fail and your run won't be ranked. But don't set it too high either, as too much of a safety net means that your multiplier will be worse. So instead of me making static difficulties, each player gets to set their own level of challenge, and you're encouraged to make it as hard as possible to get the best times. If you think you can beat the board in 30 seconds, you've got one shot to prove your skills. There are daily online leaderboards for each board in the game, if you like competition, but they're not really the focus. There's a full records browser for you to track your own personal skill improvement, and in the full version of the game, I'll be adding bonus modes for even more offline content.
Modes include lookalikes, rounds, sharps, everything, 6x6, and marathon mode.
And finally, let's talk accessibility to round things out. Aside from the flexible difficulty, the game's colors are calculated to always guarantee high contrast, even though the colors change daily. On the topic of visuals, you're also able to turn off the floating shapes in the background in case that constant movement back there causes any kind of motion sickness. It'll instead be replaced with a static, solid color background. There's also an alternate toggle-based control scheme for players who might have trouble holding down the buttons, and, of course, an alternate font if you don't like the pixel text. And there's full controller support, alongside a mouse-only control scheme that supports one-handed play. It's a simple game, but I'm really proud of it. I had a great time making it, and I hope you like it. The demo is out now on Steam, with an itch.io web build coming soon, and the full game releasing soon after that. For updates and news, you can find badgames.zip on Patreon to get important info sent straight to your email for free. And I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching my trailer. This took way too long to make, but I hope I explained everything well enough and made it understandable. I hope you liked the trailer, and I hope you thought my game looked fun. So, thanks for watching again, and take care.